Zayak returned the affection when he saw Cotton lean its eye into his face. "Yep, I'm fine, you two. I know I was being dangerous, but I needed to prove that I had the ability to do something brave like Isaac and you. I promise I won't do it again. Trust me, I'd rather not hurt myself like that again, if I can help it." Zayak let go of Simone and comforted his ankle. "Being brave like us," Simone scorned. "Zayak, you don't have to try and be like everyone else. You are fine just the way you are. Anyway, I like you better being yourself than you trying to be me." Simone ruffled Zayak's hair. "Remember, you don't have to be brave in the same way that we are brave. Be your own unique self. It's pretty special," continued Simone. "You know, I haven't seen Isaac be brave once. I think you're one up on him," laughed Simone. "I mean, look, here's little Cotton in his place." Simone reached over and petted Cotton. "Aw, don't you look darling with those new wings of yours? You should ask Isaac if you can keep them." Zayak blinked as he realized his friends accepted him as is. Could Zayak accept himself was the real question. If Simone cared so much for him, Zayak discovered that he, too, could find some appreciation for himself. "All right, thanks, Simone. I feel like I needed to hear that." With its kitten smile, Cotton stared into the air in Simone's direction. Simone lifted off the ground and praised. "Glad you're feeling better. Now let's see what's in that chest." Watching Simone, Zayak tried to flap his wings a bit for support. He climbed the wall using his hands for aid and leaned against the stone. Looking back at Zayak from the chest, Simone noticed. "You're not standing right. Are you hurt?" Simone reflected on the sprout with the bent leaf. Could this be his chance to prove he can revitalize someone? "My ankle hurts somewhat, but I don't know if it's bad," Zayak said as he studied the chest from afar. The golden chest had stylized design around its corners. "I care more about you than this chest. Sit down and let me see your ankle." Zayak heeded and slid down the wall. He extended his leg. Simone reached down slowly and pulled off Zayak's boot and sock. "Yep, looks like you did something to it. Can't tell what, though. Let's see if I can heal you." Simone closed his eyes and concentrated on what Looney taught him. Clear mind, no contradicting thoughts, let my energy match his, he mentally told himself. After a few moments he could feel his heart spring forth energy. It flowed down his hands into Zayak's ankle. "Can you feel this?" Simone imagined Zayak's ankle repaired. A surge traveled from Zayak's foot into his leg and through his chest. His heart skipped a beat as he breathed deeper. "I feel something, Simone." "Is it working?" Simone questioned as he continued concentrating on the healing process. A pop was heard. Zayak's expression twisted for a few minutes. Zayak exhaled and leaned back. "I think I don't feel any more pain." "Great!" Simone stood up and lent out a hand. "Try to stand up." Zayak gripped onto Simone's hand and helped himself to his feet. Zayak stepped his weight on the ankle and it felt okay. "Thanks, Simone. You did it. You healed me. Now for the treasure chest." Delighted, Simone bounced over to the golden chest. "Man, this is awesome. Glad I could help you. I reiterate now," muttered Simone as he eagerly rubbed his hands together. "Let's crack this baby open." He leaned and fiddled with the latch. Selway's necklace floated in the air and tapped against the chest. As Simone tampered with the closure, "I have it!" Snap went the latch. Simone opened the lid and peered inside. Within the purple velvet laid a large golden key. The key appeared Gothic in style, measuring 12 inches long. "Boy, this key is huge and heavy," Simone said as he lifted the key. It felt like he was lifting weights at the gym again. The key weighed 15 pounds. Simone swept the key up and showed it to Zayak. Zayak blinked and inspected the key before he suggested, "Let's find our way out of this well." "I recommend levitating. I don't think wings would do swell in a well," proposed Simone as he rose off the ground. Cotton, are you going to ride me or fly on your own?" "I will fly out, simple as can be," Cotton sung as it fluttered into the air. "Darn, that thing is cute. Makes me wish I had one. Then again, I have Looney. Looney, you need to grow wings and fly about. You know how cute that would be." Looney laughed lightly. "I'd rather be a flightless pebble, if you don't mind." "Yeah, it's cool. So, Zayak, you ready?" Zayak nodded and held on to Simone's hand. "Let's do it." They hovered higher and higher in the air, light as a feather. Once the two lingered over the dome, Zayak spread open his wings. For the first time he took flight. He pulled Simone high through the sky as if they were hand gliding. Gazing below, they could distinguish the garden and a white flying furball that was Cotton. Cotton appeared as small as an ant. The island descended when they were above it. Zayak noticed himself being dizzy when soaring so high in the air. The feeling reminded him of floating out to sea. "Simone, I'm going to land near the Griffin gate." "This is awesome, man. Just think, we could have done this sooner." "Hey, what about Isaac?" Simone glanced up at Zayak, then down at Isaac. He'll discover us," Zayak assured as he slowed down and leaned towards the land. Isaac down below shouted and waved his hat. "Blimey, wait for me!" He ran after the two with Cotton fluttering behind. Zayak drifted to the ground and tripped up a bit on the landing. They arrived in front of the gate with a thud. Luckily, the two slid through the grass. Zayak pulled himself to his feet. "What a rush!" "Tell me about it. I really love this place, Zayak. I don't know if I really want to leave now." Simone glanced over at Zayak with dirt on his face. The goofy smile on Simone's face reminded Zayak of good memories. He'd loved playing in the dirt when he was younger. Nothing was as fun as mud pies. Simone continued talking. "I've been rethinking things. I want to be on Earth just long enough to make sure everyone is all right. Then I wouldn't mind coming back here and having fun with you. I mean, this place is amazing. One can do so much here than you can in the physical plane." "Everything but be with your family, huh?" Zayak muttered as he discovered the group had been reunited. Simone looked down. "Yeah, except for that." "Boogers," wheezed Isaac. "You boogers! You were going to leave me behind." As Isaac complained, Cotton landed on his shoulder. "No one was going to leave you behind, Isaac. We found a fun way back to the Griffins." Simone laughed and tapped Zayak. Zayak spouted, "You decided to stay outside. It's not our fault." Isaac frowned and folded his arms. "I'm glad you didn't. So do you two chaps have the key?" "Yes, we do," responded Simone, and Zayak nodded. "Zayak, here's the key." Simone passed it to Zayak. "You earned it. You should present it to the Griffins." "Right," Zayak replied before he strolled to the statues. The Griffin's eyes brightened as Zayak approached. "We have completed the first quest," Zayak announced as he displayed the heavy key above his head. He felt like a wrestler proud of his championship belt. The group watched Zayak. No one knew what would happen next. The suspense ate at everyone. What would the second task be? Would they be able to handle another quest?